Alright, so today I'm going to be talking about something that I have quite lately realized that we as humans, we at times do. It's that let's assume a couple of years ago you took a decision that you're not going to do something, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you realize that now you are exactly doing that. Okay, for example, let's say that 5 years ago you decided that you're not going to go into finance, that you don't like finance for some reason, okay, whatever that may be. That was 5 years ago. But you realize that, like today, you are actually in finance, you are working there, you are earning well. So it is kind of like you are contradicting yourself. And I know it might sound a little absurd, but it is how it is at times. And I'm not trying to come to any conclusion or anything. It is just an observation that I have. Or this can also be related to humans. Let's say 5 or 6 years ago you met someone, you had a good time with that person, but for some reason nothing worked out with them. Okay, now this can be relationship, this can be a just basic friendship or whatever it is. Okay, I don't know if there is basic friendship, but I should have just said friendship. Whatever it is, so you guys maybe ended on a very rough note, not really great. But cut to, let's say, today, you meet that person out of nowhere, like you are literally in the market and you bump into them, and you at this moment are literally compelled to talk to them, because right now they are in front of you and it gets awkward. So you talk to them, and for some reason you realize that I had decided that I was never going to talk to this person for whatever reasons 5 years ago. And now when you talk to the person, you realize that the person has changed a lot. And of course, I mean, like, time changes a person, but it's not just time that changes, I believe. But I think it's also circumstances, it's also to some extent experiences, the kind of people they meet, the kind of circle they have. All of these things do affect a person, and I think, through those things, I believe we change. Like, we change as humans, we change as, we change our decisions as well regarding career, or it can be anything for that matter. But this is an observation I've seen with people, I've seen it with myself also. There are a couple of things that I said that I might not do, and this was like 5-6 years ago, but today I am doing that, and it's strange. I am good at those things, but back then, maybe when I did not have that level of skill set, I felt that I was not cut out for those things, and which is why maybe that decision was made. And I think same is for humans as well. When you would have decided that you're not going to talk to a certain person, maybe at that time you're not matured enough to really see people as people, imperfect beings. So just because something didn't work for you, you felt that this person was like this and that. There are various labels that are put these days, but let's just say the person was labeled something, and then now when you have grown up, you have matured slightly. Yeah, I'm using my words very carefully, matured slightly, because you can never mature completely, you're always learning. But yeah, now that you have matured slightly, you also see things from a different lens, from a different perspective. At times, even if the person has not changed, the one you came across, you would still not be mad at that person, because you realize a couple of things, that some people just don't change, or for the fact that maybe there might be some reason why the person is that way, and it's totally fine if it doesn't work for you. But yeah, it's just that. Yeah, I have actually tried to mix a lot of things, but I think the whole crux of this video was, we end up doing things that we once said we would never do. We end up talking to people that we once decided that we would never talk to. And we can apply this logic to anything, but I think that's that.